This brief video will introduce you to empirical research. After watching this video, you should be able to describe empirical research, recognize examples of empirical research questions and methods, and begin finding articles relevant to your area of interest that employ an empirical approach. What is empirical research? Empirical research relies on observation and measurement to understand and draw conclusions about a particular environment or situation. Empiricists believe that theories and interpretations are secondary to experiments and observations. According to empiricists, if a theory does not agree with the data, the theory must be altered to accommodate the new evidence. The scientific method underpins much, but not all of empirical research. In the scientific method, a question is raised, prior work is researched, and a focused hypothesis created. Then, an experiment is designed, and data is collected and analyzed to determine whether the anticipated hypothesis is validated or refuted. One of the goals of the scientific method is reproducibility. If you do the same experiment under the same conditions, you should get the same results. Similarly, if someone else analyzes your data in the same way, they should arrive at the same conclusions. What sorts of questions guide empirical studies? Empirical researchers seek to understand reality through direct observation and measurement. Some research questions that have been addressed by empirical analysis include: how do chemicals in cosmetics affect the skin? Can excessive cell phone use damage the brain? And are hybrid vehicles more efficient than gasoline-fueled vehicles? Links to these studies and more are available on the research guide highlighted at the end of this video. What sorts of research methods are utilized in empirical studies? In addition to scientific experiments, methods utilized by empiricists also include ethnographies, descriptive studies, surveys, direct observations, and causal comparative research. Both qualitative and quantitative methods can be used in empirical studies, sometimes in the same study. Before we talk about finding research, let's take a moment to review some key points. Question 1. What research methods do empiricists find most valuable? A. Theories, B. Interpretations, or C. Experiments? If you answered C, you are correct. Empiricists most frequently conduct scientific experiments to gather data. Which of the following statements best describes the goal of empirical research studies? A. To interpret and make meaning of subjective perspectives and experiences, or B. To discover and report on objective facts. If you answered B, you are correct. Empirical research focuses on the observations and measurements and analysis of the data gathered. So how do you find empirical research articles relevant to your discipline? In the sciences and engineering, most research is empirical. Many databases categorize research as experimental, theoretical, or reviews. And you can often limit your search to an experimental treatment to limit mostly to empirical research. This option might be hidden in the advanced search options, so look at the interface of the database you are searching to see if an advanced search option is available. If you know what kind of research methods you are looking for, you can enter that as a keyword in addition to your topic in order to help narrow your search as well. For example, engineering design process and ethnography. This is preferable to using the word empirical as a keyword in your search, which may limit your results unnecessarily. Now you should be able to describe empirical research, recognize examples of empirical research questions and methods, and begin finding articles relevant to your area of interest that employ an empirical approach. For additional resources, check out the Library Research Guide page on empirical research at guides.lib.purdue.edu/research_approaches/empirical. If you have any questions, contact the libraries via our digital chat service Ask a Librarian at lib.purdue.edu/help/ask-a-lib. Thank you for watching.